Yes, it's everybody's favorite time of the day once again. Welcome to Satoshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's day is Wednesday, the 9th of April, 2025. The year BSV comes alive. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino of sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's get into it.
See Satoshi like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, them transactions flying free. Just wait for the Tether node, you'll surely see.
Alrighty, here we go. I'm looking forward to this. It's almost like the weather forecast, the Bitcoin forecast. Here we go, rock and roll. So we've got Gregcoin at $77,000. And the reason we call it Gregcoin is because this is your mysterious creator of Gregcoin. The name Gregcoin was given to this alternative protocol by Mike Hearn on the 29th of July 2015. Where instead of it being a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, it turned into digital dog shit. Not many use it, store of crap and all that. And this is the guy that created it. Right. So we've got Bcrash, 271, Fisher Price Cash, who cares? But then we've got Bitcoin. The original protocol goes right back to the Genesis block. It hasn't changed, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin. And the world's first and only ever digital commodity, backed by the value of data sovereignty, making it the most valuable commodity on Earth because it's an extension of our own personal freedoms and liberties. And you can see here that when Gregcoin forked off and created the alternative protocol, they're the ones that had to implement replay protection in order to stop transactions flowing back onto the main chain. Same with Bcrash. They had to do exactly the same thing, but the original protocol and the only chain of signatures still intact that goes right the way back to the Genesis block is the original Bitcoin. That now has the ticker symbol BSV. Oh yeah. Right, let's have a look at this then. $26 blows my mind. It's crazy. Hash rate 0.03. Let's have a look at the difficulty adjustment on Gregcoin. Whoa, look at that. That has shot up. That has shot up. Good grief. 1, 2, 3, almost 4 blocks there. That is the largest increase I've seen in a long time. In a long time. Let's have a look. I think that might be the largest increase in hash rate since August 2024. By the looks of it. That's huge. Look at that. It's significant. It's huge. Absolutely huge. Miners are going to be absolutely screaming. And the price is going down. But the difficulty adjustment is going up. This does not look good for them at all. At all. Alright, let's have a look at the difficulty adjustment on Bitcoin. Oh, see, look. This is actually going down. Look, it's going down. That's what you want. If the price goes down, the difficulty adjustment goes down. You don't want to increase the difficulty adjustment. That's literally a road to nowhere. That's a road to Destructionville is what it is. Right, let's have a look at the hash rates. So the hash rate on Bcrash, again, just bouncing up and down there. Hash rate on Bitcoin. Oh, look, heading down just a little bit, but still pretty solid as you like, really, straight away. All right then, so network nodes. So for anybody who hasn't seen a network node before, these are they. This is the backbone to the new global financial system, the world's first ever commoditized digital network for commercial use cases. They're absolutely amazing. And all this stemmed from one 9-page white paper. Blows my mind every time. Absolutely sensational stuff. Sensational stuff. Right, there we go. Let's have a look at transactions. So we've got transactions at 98.73% across all the Bitcoin forks, and a block size 98.5. But remember, the block size is the amount of data being uploaded onto the network, so it represents the amount of utility. The data is uploaded via the transactions. The transactions are processed by the nodes that create blocks and supply the hash rate. And the hash rate is meant to be attracted to the value, which is meant to be representative of the price. But the price is currently speculative and manipulated because nobody has a clue what Bitcoin really is. But when education catches up with speculation, you can guarantee the speculative prices will soon start to match their fundamental values. And remember, so block size and transactions are sanity, network nodes and hash rate are vanity. So eventually the network nodes and the hash rate percentages will all come over onto Bitcoin because they are superfluous if there's no data or transactions being uploaded onto the network. You only need nodes and hash rate with utility, and there's effectively none on Bcrash because it's digital dog shit, as we all know. Let's have a look at transactions across all the network. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 24 million. Back up to over 90%. I cannot stress how big this is. So that means we've got 90%. So that means was a 9.8% of this pie chart is made up of the 40,000 shitcoins on the market. So literally 9.8%. represents 40,000 other shitcoins, and the 90.2% is representative of just one coin, the original Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin is what it's all. And you can see it from, I mean, again, shitcoin and shit for brains won't get this, but anybody watching my show will realize the significance of what we're looking at here. So that's 24,898,655 transactions over the last 24 hours on genuine Bitcoin. We'll just cross-reference that with what's on chain. Yeah, look at that. 24,898,659 transactions. Absolutely massive. And Certi-Hash producing 20 million. Weather Chain producing 4.5 million. Actually, I wonder if Weather Chain's actually got more. That's probably got more transactions on it than Gregcoin. I think Gregcoin's probably only got, what, 500,000? And this has got 4.5 million. 4.5 million just on Weather Chain. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, then. Let's have a look at the block sizes coming through the network then. Look at this. This is beautiful. 73, 64, 36, 219, 447. Can we top that? Look at that. 242, 331. Oh, this is beautiful. 453. Oh, that's the biggest one in this column of 30. Like absolutely phenomenal amounts of data coming through in comparison to these shitcoins. So again, Gregcoin can't get all their blocks over a megabyte. Still a few here with just kilobytes on it. Bcrash, no blocks over a megabyte. And Fisher Price Cash can't get all of their blocks over a kilobyte, let alone anywhere near a megabyte. That's crazy when you realize what you're looking at. Here we go. So hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. If something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services in the economy and used as a medium of exchange. If something is useful, it's valuable. If something is useless, it's worthless. It's that simple. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out. So proof of work by network since 1st of August 2017. And again, I just watched a video that I commented on by Ryan. I'll just bring that up actually, where he was talking about securing the network. So I'll just explain this one more time. So this was the video here, and I said it's Bitcoin's protocol. Well, it's the Bitcoin protocol, the structure of it that secures the network, which is economic competition, chain of digital signatures, unbounded scale, fixed token supply, and a lock protocol. That is what secures the network. Hashing has to remain purely hashing so that the hashers or miners remain completely unaccountable and therefore not responsible for any of the utility on the network generated by its users. That's the whole point. So that's the point that I'm sort of trying to explain that Ryan has missed there. And this is what the proof of work is. The proof of work is sort of the hashing, the amount of computing power. That's literally all miners do. They cannot do anything else. Literally, all they try and do is crack SHA-256. But again, the proof of work should be on the longest chain, because the longest chain should have the most proof of work on, and that's because miners chase profit. But nobody could have foresaw the fraud and the skullduggery that's taken place with Tether pumping the price. So literally, miners are chasing the price; they're not chasing the true value. So the miners chase profit, which is the price at the moment. So that's why all this wasted computational power is on the network. So yeah, there we go. Currently 41,228 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gregcoin. Mining Bitcoin at a 33.6% comparable loss. But it's a 9.3% more profitable to mine on Fisher Price Cash. Cracks him up every time. 0.1% more profitable to mine on Gregcoin over Bcrash. That also cracks me up. So 9.4% more profitable to mine on Fisher Price Cash over Bcrash. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Look at that. I mean, this is block size by network. Bitcoin. This is on a log curve. Absolutely smashing it. A daily Bitcoin transactions by network. Bitcoin smashing it. Transactions per block by network. Bitcoin smashing it. Fees USD. So sub-cent fees. Look at that. I mean, that's literally like less than a cheapers. The thousands of a cent. I mean, it's just so minimal. You can't even see it. It's literally on the zero line. That's incredible. Daily average Bitcoin fees Satoshis, again on a massive log curve here. Is the only way you can see it because it's so cheap. Smashing those shitcoins. Daily Bitcoin fee to block reward ratio. So again, the red line is, let's see if we can find it. Next one. So as the block reward continues to get cut in half every 210,000 blocks, the block fee, which is represented by this solid blue line here, will eventually surpass the block reward, and then we have an economically self-sustaining system. And it's this image that we'll be watching here on this on the red line right there. Daily average accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. So this is the growth of the chain. And as Satoshi Nakamoto said on the 9th of November 2008, it is strictly necessary that the longest chain is always considered the valid one. And after all the skullduggery and all this nonsense, the genuine Bitcoin has raised its head. Literally, it would take Bcrash, even if BSV stopped, it would still take Gregcoin 1,000 years to catch up. And during the 1,000 years, Bitcoin will still be accelerating away. Literally accelerating away. Chomping away at that. Amazing. Right, so let's have a look at the hash rate. So where the politics is, global hash rate 7 days, global hash rate 24 hours. Gregcoin hash rate, other miners 3.4 in there, just managing the profitability. Bcrash, other miners 47.9. Fisher Price Cash, what a joke. What's this? Kuiper text now mining it. That's hilarious. But Bitcoin, so look at this. They don't want you to know what the true mining looks like. So we'll have to cross-reference it with what's on chain. Coup taking the lead, 29.4. QD Link, 28.6. Tau, 25. SA100, 12.5. Gorilla Pool, not too bad, 4.4. But yeah, it's looking very healthy indeed. Very competitive. Crypto Quant, look, the exchanges reserves, look, they're still getting rid of their reserves. They're still dumping their reserves. I mean, cashing out like since 2022. Like specifically, I mean, look at that. Look at that. That is far steeper than this massive sell-off there. Look, boom. Just getting rid of it. Don't want to be holding that shit when the music stops. They know what's coming. As do we all. Look at this. Look at this. Is it just purely a coincidence that the price of Gregcoin is crashing when they're burning Tether? Look at that. Look at that. It's even down on the week now. Not quite on the month, but the writing's on the wall. Tether cannot comply to MiCA regulations. They can't do it. They're not holding the reserves. They can't be audited. It's literally going to be worthless. So now it's just really a case of those controlling Tether trying to escape jail time. Really, and that's what they're trying to do there. Let's have a look at the market cap of money. Here we go. Oh yeah, so it hasn't changed since we last looked at it. but looking very good on the month. Yeah, look at that, steady as you like. That's beautiful. That's what you want. Very good, very good. Right then, let's have a look at the short positions. Oh, thought that would be lower than that. 0.4. It's going up just a little bit, nothing to write home about just yet, but just you watch, get your popcorn ready, folks. It's going to be the first indicator, that one there. When they lose confidence in the markets, this is a massive indicator, these short positions. Let's have a coin codex then, see what's going on here. OKX 1.4 million, so it's saying Gate.io 2.5. That's interesting. Binance Futures 3.2, MEXC 1.2. IndoX, that's just... Huobi 10.9. 10.9. Poloniex 7.2. Oh. Is that Hotcoin 2.4? Kofinex 1.06. Buy DeFi 1 million. Dixon 0. What on earth is going on there? Right, let's have a look at Gate.io. Yeah, 24-hour turnover USDT value in BSV 2.5 million. Well done them. Huobi now 11 million. 11 million. I'm sure Huobi is maybe a Korean exchange. 11 million on there. Might be leading the charge outside CoinDCX. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Dixon, yeah, just nothing there. There's nothing there. What on earth was going on? Right, Bitcoin versus Gregcoin. Oh, winning a little bit there. Few greens. We will take that all day long. Yes, indeed we will. Yes, indeed we will have that. We will have that. Again, the lower the price goes, the bigger the margin, the more attractive it becomes to traders. And traders have no allegiance to anyone because all they do is dollar worship. That's it. So the more the cabal push the price down, the more attractive it becomes because the margins are huge, potentially. Absolutely massive. Right, let's have a Bitcoin versus USD here. Oh. So just plodding along last 24 hours. But look at that. A couple of days ago. Ooh, I mean, look at that. All-time lows. I don't remember like seeing the coin this low. This is crazy. Crazy lows is what we're looking at here. Oh, look at that. So Orange Gateway just showing Bitcoin versus Gregcoin. So winning just today. Popping up a little bit just right now. 15-minute candles here. Yeah, look at that. See, look, traders liking it over Gregcoin right now. They'll be in panic stations, is what they'll be in. The cabal will be. Price just on the uptick there against US dollar, 27.95. Still 26.55 on top left there. Interesting. Satoshi Observer. Current TPS 305. In comparison to Gregcoin that they reckon has been around since 2009 with just 4 transactions a second on a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. What an absolute joke that is. But a market price of $77,000, a fee of $1.40. What, are you going to use that to buy coffee? I don't think so. Or give donations to charity and all that. B crash, so that's 0.2. So that is 1 transaction every 5 seconds. Yep. Average transaction fee 0.5 cent. Still not good enough. Not good enough. Considering when you consider the exchange rates of all the other currencies, 0.5 cent is not good enough at all. At all. In the poorer countries, cannot use it as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. But I mean, the figures are just absolutely staggering. So again, 10th, 100th, 1000th, 20,000ths of a cent per transaction. That is more like it. That is what we're talking about. A peer-to-peer electronic cash system. That's what we want. Beautiful. Right, let's have a look at this in USD. So overall market cap down, says 2.4 trillion. It was down from 2.6. 24-hour trade volume 124 billion. So it looks like trade volume's gone up due to people selling out by the looks of it. Grey coin $77,000. What does this look like over 24? Oh, just recovering just a little bit. Just a little bit. Quite heavily down on the week though. Yeah. Has taken a bit of a hit. Oh, down over 90 days. Still up on 12 months though, so within the year. But again, you know, the majority of people buying with FOMO, don't they? So there'll be more people holding it, more purchasers, you know, cursing the price. You know, will it recover now that you know, now that there are issues with Tether? Because Tether's the only thing that's pumping it. You know, literally, Tether is what keeps this thing alive, and Tether is not looking promising right now at all, at all. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be holding that. ETH down to $1,400. XRP taking a hit. Look at that, all those XRP armies getting all excited about it. Look at that. Dropping below $2. Look at that. Oof. 3-month low. The majority of people buying up here, thinking they're onto a winner. Oh dear, oh dear. XRP army is not going to be happy. But, you know, Ripple Labs will be, well, they'll be the ones pushing the price down because they'll be flooding the market with XRP. It's cashing in time for them because that's how they make their profits. They just simply sell XRP on the market. That's it. That's all they do. Take it out of the escrow, bring the price back down slowly, nicey, couple of billion in their pockets. You know, that's all they're doing. They're extracting shitcoins to more shitcoins, as in like shitcoins to fiat currency, which is fraud anyway. I mean, it's such a joke when you realize what we're looking at. Let's have a look at the rest of the market then. Look at that, all pretty similar to one another. They'll have a few guys managing these. They'll be like, right, you manage those 10, you manage those 10. Look, they're all the same. All the same. Cabal, just given a section to manage. All right, you manage the top 10, you manage top 20, you manage the next 10, the next 10. That's what's going on. Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine is falling below genuine Bitcoin. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, looking buoyant in 24 hours. Down on the week. Down on the month. I mean, just phenomenal prices. Phenomenal prices. Like historic lows is what we're looking at. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, here we go. Volume. Look, CoinDCX. So they must have around, yeah, over $11 million 24-hour trade volume. Huobi second. Gate.io in third with 2.5 million. Then it looks like Hotcoin, CoinEX maybe. Right, interesting. Great stuff. There we go. That's a quick, it's a 23-minute show. We'll leave you there. I hope you enjoyed it. So as ever, if you enjoyed these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation to either Satoshi at Senbit.com, handcash.io, rockwallet.me, simply.cash, related.com, or senti.ch. We'll leave you there. I hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.
The king still has one more move.